My brothers and sisters in Islam, there comes a time in every one of our lives, young, old, strong, struggling, when we feel shattered. Our hearts are heavy, the world is dark, and we feel like no one understands. We smile on the outside, but inside we're barely hanging on. And I want you to know, that's okay. Because the one who made you knows you, and He never breaks you without a reason. And when life breaks you, it's only so that you return to the one who made you. Let's talk about 5 powerful reminders for those moments. My brothers and sisters, let me tell you something that we often forget when we're at our lowest. Allah knows. You know that feeling when you're sitting in your room, lights off, your phone's in your hand, but you don't even know who to call? You stare at the wall and you're just empty? Or maybe it's the opposite, your chest feels so heavy, it's like it's caving in, and you don't even know why. You've got everything around you, people see you smiling, they see your Instagram stories, they think you're fine, but deep inside, you're not. You feel invisible. But let me tell you something, you're not invisible to Allah. There's a reason why no one else understands the exact pain you're going through. Because that pain, that story, that brokenness, it was tailor-made for you. Custom designed by the one who made you, so that you come back to Him through it. You see, it's easy to think of Allah when things are going well. When the sun's out, when your plans are working, when people love you, when your health is strong. But it's when life caves in, when you feel like you're drowning in silence, when you pray and it feels like no one's listening, that's when you realize something deeper. Allah was there the whole time, watching, listening, caring, loving you in ways you couldn't even see. Let me ask you something. If Allah, the King of Kings, the Master of the universe, already knows what you're carrying, why are you carrying it alone? My brothers and sisters, I need you to hear this deep in your heart. Just because you're going through hardship, it doesn't mean Allah is angry with you. It's not always a punishment. Sometimes it's a sign, a wake-up call that your soul is being shaken awake. You see, when life is comfortable, when money is flowing, when health is good, when people love you and everything's smooth, it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to stop checking in with your heart. It's easy to stop checking in with your Lord. You start moving on autopilot. You wake up, you scroll, you work, you laugh, you sleep, and slowly, without realizing, your connection to Allah starts fading. Not out of rebellion, just neglect. You start asking the questions again. Why is this happening? What's the point of all this? Am I really living the way I'm supposed to? Am I close to Allah, or have I drifted away? And wallahi, that moment of reflection, that moment of pain, sometimes it does more for your soul than years of ease ever could. It's not because Allah wants to see you suffer, it's because He loves you too much to let you stay asleep. And the pain you're feeling, it's not there to break you. It's there to break what needs to be broken inside you. The pride, the arrogance, the dependency on people, the illusion that you're in control, the distractions that are pulling your heart away. Because sometimes Allah will take away everything you depended on, just to show you He's the only one you ever truly needed. And sometimes that wake-up call comes gently, like a whisper in your heart. But sometimes when we've gone too far, or we've gone too long, ignoring the signs, the call gets louder. The pain gets heavier. And it's not because Allah is cruel, it's because your soul was made for more, and He's trying to get it back on track. My dear brothers and sisters, I know some of you feel like you're at your limit. You're broken. Maybe you've hit rock bottom. Maybe something happened that shattered your sense of control, your sense of identity, your trust in people, or even your trust in yourself. You feel like you've failed, you've messed up, you're not who you thought you'd be, and you start to think, maybe it's over for me. But let me tell you something real and raw. Your brokenness is not the end of your story. It might actually be the first real page. You see, this world teaches us that being broken is something to be ashamed of. That you've got to keep smiling, keep pretending, keep the filter on, because if people see the cracks, they'll judge you. They'll talk, they'll walk away. But what they don't tell you is that those cracks in your heart, that brokenness, that's where the light starts to come in. Don't ever think that just because you're shattered, you're worthless. Broken glass still shines in the light. In fact, sometimes it shines even more than when it was whole. And don't think that being broken means you're starting from zero number. You're starting from experience. You're starting from humility, from sincerity. You're starting from a place where pride is gone and real dua begins. And that place right there, that's sacred. That's where transformations happen. That's where you start building something that isn't just for this world, but for your afterlife too. My brothers and sisters, I want to remind you of something so simple yet so powerful. Dua is your lifeline. And I don't mean that as a cliche. I'm not talking about just raising your hands because that's what Muslims are supposed to do after prayer. I'm talking about those real moments. The ones where you're not even sure how to form the words. When your heart is heavy, your throat is tight, and all you can say is, Ya Allah, and then you break down. That's dua. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's connection. That's your rope when you're sinking. Because when everything else is stripped away, money, people, health, confidence, dua is what stays. And sometimes Allah lets you hit that point, not to crush you, but so you finally grab the rope you've been ignoring. And every time you do it, every single time it's being heard. Even when you don't feel the answer, even when nothing seems to change on the outside, something is happening. Something's always happening. Your dua is working on your heart. It's changing the unseen. It's calling angels into motion. It's reaching the heavens, even if it hasn't reached your timeline yet. So don't stop. Don't wait for things to get better before you make dua. Make dua so things get better. Pour it all out. All the fear, the shame, the guilt, the hope, the longing, all of it. Because dua isn't a backup plan. It's not what you do after you've tried everything else. It is the plan. It's your lifeline. Always. My dear brothers and sisters, if there's one thing I want you to hold on to, one truth that can carry you through the darkest moments of your life, it's this. No matter what you've done, no matter how far you think you've gone, never ever despair of the mercy of Allah. I know some of you are tired of trying, tired of falling again and again. You repent, you cry, you promise to change, and then you slip, you sin, you feel dirty, you feel fake. You start to believe that maybe Allah's done with you. Maybe He's tired of hearing your du'as. Maybe you've asked for forgiveness too many times. But let me tell you something that I need you to hear from your heart, not just your ears. Allah never gets tired of you. You get tired of yourself. He doesn't. You could spend years lost, drowning in mistakes, far away from Him, not praying, not caring, hurting people, hurting yourself, and still, if you turn to Him with even the tiniest bit of sincerity, He'll open the door wide for you. Not a little crack, not with judgment, not with where have you been, but with love, with acceptance, with forgiveness that wipes away everything like it never existed. Because that's who Allah is, the most merciful, the most loving. He sees the parts of you that you hate and He still calls you back. Mercy isn't just for the ones who have it all together. It's especially for the ones who don't. The ones sitting in the corner of their room crying after everyone's asleep. The ones who can't even look in the mirror because of what they've become. The ones who think it's too late, but it's never too late. As long as your heart is beating, there's hope. As long as your chest rises with breath, there's a door open. You haven't fallen too far. You haven't ruined it. And even if you have, He can rebuild you better than before. Don't measure Allah's mercy by your own guilt. Don't project human standards onto the Lord of the heavens. People give up on you. People say enough. People label you. Allah doesn't. Allah waits. Allah guides. Allah loves. And even when you don't love yourself, He still wants you. He still listens. He still answers. Even when your voice trembles with shame. Even when all you can say is, Ya Allah, I don't even know where to begin, that is the beginning.